nervous?
No.
This is as real as it can be.
Good. I don't think.
Without being the real thing.
The first day is a little overwhelming.
I'm nervous because I don't really know what to expect, but I'm excited. I've heard that they're going to know more about government at the end of the week than I do.
Student Statesmanship Institute is a simulation that puts high school kids into leadership positions in a number of areas. The legislature, business, media, and we use the judicial areas. Kids are role-playing as a state house member or a state senator. They're role-playing as a businessman managing a $40 million company. They're role-playing as a broadcast or print journalist. They're role-playing as a lawyer trying a case. By the end of the week, all the simulations require some sort of public presentation and some sort of competition within the groups that they're working in. One nation, under God.
I think I came here when I was
I've gone for 4 summers, I believe.
Freshman for the first time.
This is my 4th year attending as a student.
I was probably 14.
I've attended SSI for 4 years.
That math sounds like it works out.
What we want them to do is to get a solid Judeo-Christian worldview from which they can reason about every area of life, and they can have a critical thinking process that allows them to really function as a good citizen in society, but do it from a solid Christian worldview.
What I appreciate is even if they are against a certain bill, they have to learn how to argue the opposing side.
I can be proud of myself for learning to argue something that I never even thought about before. That also gave me the opportunity to know my side of the opinion so much better.
The kids tell us that it totally changes their perspective of citizenship, of government, and what it means to sort of be a part of society because they're actually here where the real things are taking place.
SSI has helped me a lot. It really showed me what I wanted to do a little bit. I did the legislative, then I did mock trial, then I did moot court, and so I'd like to eventually be an attorney. And that was kind of an experience that said, you know what, this is kind of fun.
And I think SSI really does a great job of connecting the Christian life with being a citizen, and shows how we can be involved for God's glory and really make a difference, and that was very encouraging to me.
In the pledge, they don't require anyone to pledge allegiance to God, just to this country, which happens to have been founded as a godly country. Am I wrong?
No one can believe these kids can perform at this high level in just that short a time.
Yes, Your Honor, you are wrong, for the problem is the Pledge of Allegiance. It is not simply an incidental mention. It is a personal affirmation of a nation that is subservient to God, which requires an endorsement of the idea of a God.
High school kids performing better than law students in 1 week.
You guys were absolutely fantastic. If we got about 30 days, we'd take both of you and go mano a mano with any law school.
Before I would have let someone else take the lead, but I think that after coming to SSI, I've just been a lot more confident in a leadership position.
We hope to spark them to be leaders, not just followers in their generation. And if we could spark that, I don't really care what career they choose. I'm not trying to make a bunch of politicians. What I care is they take that idea and stand up for their beliefs, stand up for their values, stand up against the tide of all of the destructive tendencies that are in our community, in our society, and in our world today. And they can shine as lights in the midst of the generation they live in.